All right, 3, 2, 1. What's up, forehead? It's your favorite midlife crisis. No, that's not good either. What's up, forehead? How we doing today? It's me, your boy, your favorite 20. No. Oh, try that again. Hey, woosah. Okay, woosah. Hey, what's up, forehead? It's your favorite 20-year-old midlife crisis, and I just spent $780 to do this, so let's do it now. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not. What's up, forehead? It's your favorite 20-year-old midlife crisis here, and I'm putting an exhaust on the bike today. And this is going to be the Voodoo Industries, this. And it's just a straight pipe. We're gonna straight pipe Tina today, okay? She's getting straight piped, all right? So let's get into it. I know roughly what I'm getting into, but I know it's gonna be all down there. It's gonna be really tight, like your mom. I'm gonna have to deal with the radiator. I know that, and rusty bolts. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so you guys should know by now that the first step I have to take is this, right? Gotta take the fairings off to get to the exhaust. I can't quite get in there. So future me, go ahead and time lapse that. Okay, now join me on the other side. I know that's not the most conventional way to do it, but now we got to drop the radiator to get a little bit closer to the exhaust bolts because now it's not so tight. I might be able to reach all of them, but it'll be a lot easier if I drop this radiator. And to drop the radiator, I think I just got to take this bolt out, and then there's a pin on the other side that's hard mounted to this, kind of like an exhaust hanger. Push it and it should fall. In theory. There's a couple things attached. There's another bolt down here on the exhaust. It should, in theory, just kind of fall down when we get to that point, and then getting to these bolts will be a lot easier. I might even be able to do this and make it easier as well. There we go. Super easy to get to these now. Alright, now let's just drop this. Let's get this out of the way. Come on.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, it is a bolt. So I gotta move everything out of my way up here. Hey! Hey! And there's another bolt back there if you guys can't see it. It is a 10mm. Because we're working on a real bike. Alright, none of that standard shit. These are really long bolts for no fucking reason. Oh, I just saw it drop. Alright, there's that. And we'll get this last one down here. There we go. Now, to better my life, I'm gonna take this hose off. And luckily, well, not so luckily, at the moment, apparently I don't have any antifreeze, so I don't have to worry about any of this. So now I have way easier access to the exhaust bolts. And let's get those out of here. So I'm not sure if I'll need an extension, but I have one anyway. Now what concerns me the most is breaking every one of these loose. Because, well, they don't look the best. But when I get this off, you're gonna see the rest of what the bolt is actually in pretty decent condition. So just breaking them loose is gonna be the worst part for me. So as you can see, that's what the head looks like, but the rest of the bolt looks pretty decent. I did get new bolts to replace these. As a matter of fact, it's probably worth mentioning now, I did get everything that I would need to do, even if I had to drain this. I did get new bolts for these. Those are gonna be going in with the new exhaust. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these off.
No, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh.
All right, we're almost there, almost done, so close. But I gotta take a little bit of a break, okay? And let you guys know that you can subscribe, all right? Helps me out, and you guys get to see cool stuff like this happen all the time. I am just one guy though, so it doesn't happen a lot, but I promise you, pump those numbers up, it'll happen more often, okay? Okay. No, I didn't say that. If you do want to see more of me while those numbers are still kind of low, you could head over to Twitch. I stream over there on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Fridays when I'm editing. Today is Friday right now, and I'm filming. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching up to this point. Most people probably already skipped to the end where you start the bike, but you're one of the real ones, and I love you. Thank you. Let's wrap shit up, daddy, okay? Come on, let's go. Why do I have to keep telling you? Come on. So in this voodoo kit, you get the muffler, the manifold, this clamp, and this baggie of goodies. This baggie of goodies is a clamp that's supposed to go right here to bring it up to this spot here. Because this, I guess, is too short. So I kind of want this to angle up more. So I'm gonna have to push this top back. So we're gonna put it on the front side here. So this is the bolt that came out of here originally, if you remember. Take this through, find the hole on that little spacer piece, get our handy dandy universal wrench, and tighten. Push that into place. Tighten our clamp. Make sure you put the clamp on the edge of the muffler and the actual header at the same time, so you want it to kind of be the crossover. And tighten the rest of the bracket. And boom! Exhaust is done. Now let's do everything else in reverse order, except we're gonna have to fill the radiator. The radiator is up, but the sun is down, so I'll come back to this first thing in the morning and fill the coolant and put the fairings on, and it's done. And then the big reveal time. See you in the morning. You can go to sleep, just not with me. Okay. Okay, we're back. And if you're not familiar on how to fill coolant, it's pretty universal for almost anything, given certain circumstances, if it has certain parts or not. For this bike, we have a radiator cap and we have a reservoir. Fill the radiator all the way up. Let the bike run, idle, and filter out all the bubbles in it. The level will go down when all the air pockets work their ways out, fill it back up, and repeat the cycle for probably about 10 minutes. The bike will probably get pretty hot, being that these normally run around the 200 Fahrenheit mark. I'm gonna fill it up. I bought a nice little funnel, and I got pretty much all I could find that was green at AutoZone for coolant. It is already cut. I don't have to do any of that, so I just pour it on in. Whoops. I already hear it bubbling, which means that air pockets are coming out of there. I'm gonna go check on the reservoir and make sure that it's not like overfilling into that. And we're good. That's full now. It's fully full. Now, I'm gonna start it. Just get this wire off the exhaust though, because everything is gonna get fairly hot here. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I saw one really big air bubble, but this wire for the turn signal is kind of worrying me, and I can't figure out how to pop them out of here. They're fucking hardwired in there. 3 bolts isn't bad. I'll do it.
1 eternity later.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I thought that was the right button. 3, 2, 1. That's not good. I left the fucking key on. Dumbass. Now what do I do? All I can do is put the battery on the charger and wait 2 fucking hours. Or bump start it. Maybe. Might be able to. Here we go. Hell yeah. So one thing I really want to do is look for leaks anywhere, because we did have that whole system off. So we are going to want to look for leaks and make sure that it's actually filling up. I'm not touching that. I know that's hot as fuck. Well, it cycled a couple times, but the level was getting really high. I don't know what was happening. Essentially what happened is pressure built up in the system and it kind of overflowed, and that's what the overflow is for. When you just get too hot and you don't have very good flow, that's what happens. And when we suddenly stopped and killed off the engine, the water pump stopped flowing and everything kind of built up pressure, because that's what happens with heat, because heat and pressure are related. Little science lesson for you guys, but I think that might be what happened, but there's no telling. So now it's just gonna be put everything together and go get fuel, because we need gas, and obviously we have to figure out how it sounds. So if that coolant is 200 and some odd degrees, I know that is going to be super, super, super hot. So I'm not going to fiddle fuck around with like anything in this general area for probably a half hour or so. So I'll see you guys then. All right, so now I just put everything back together again, like Humpty Dumpty. Future me, go ahead and time lapse this, okay? All right, well, there's one thing left to do. All right, 3, 2, 1. God, it sounds so aggressive. Oh, fucking skinny jeans and humidity is not a good idea. Especially on a fat dude. So, because I'm in a tank top, and the thought of my skin peeling off of my whole entire arm makes my kidneys tingle. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, but check this out. I don't know how it sounds for you guys yet, obviously, because I'm recording now. It sounds so amazing to me. I'm so glad. This is the first full exhaust that I've put on a bike that I bought, just so you guys know. I didn't put the Two Brothers on the ZX6. I didn't put the Yoshi on this. I didn't put the Yoshi on the 500. This is my first exhaust tone change on a bike, and I fucking love it. I love it. Listen to those rev matches, baby. It definitely sounds similar to the 500, but smoother. Like the 500 was very like ba 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 ba. But that's probably because the 500 is a 2-cylinder and this is an inline 4. So obviously this is going to be a smoother sounding engine. Yep, that's exactly what was melting. Can I get it off of there? Oh. Yeah, how do you fill my hole? God, that was bad. That was horrible. Don't say that again. That one's just for you, Damon. How much? $17. Not bad for a full fucking, or damn near empty tank. This bitch was almost empty. That's not good. It's not gonna turn on now. I'm gonna have to push and jump start it. Watch. 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 Guaranteeing it. Calling it right now. I wish that wasn't the case, but I know it is. Ow. Ow. I just punched myself in the fucking nuts twice in a row. I don't want my receipt. You can keep it. Wow, not the case. Okay. I'll give you guys a couple pulls. God, I hope it's not unbearable. Yeah, it does sound awesome. Here we go. I especially love the downshifting on this. With this exhaust, it just sounds so crisp and clean. Like here. Hit him with it. Almost sounds like a 350Z. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I spent the money I spent on this exhaust. Bump. Oh yeah, cackles and pops are definitely in there. Alright, so we're back from getting gas, and God, this thing just looks... I did take a pit stop though on the way back, and I cut this way I don't have to worry about it melting again. It also though, it's also melting down there. I don't know of anything I could do other than cut the bottom out of that. But for now, this train is coming. I gotta go run a train on your mom. So until then, I'm Chris on a 6, and I'll see you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going on.